I love you mom. Ah. Gay. Sorry, I have your dad already. Ancient Romans be like, I'ma wear this to battle. The purest love in the world is the one between grumpy dads and the pet they said they didn't want. My child will ask John Lennon for his autograph. He's so attractive OML. Why did she snap back so fast? I think we are soulmates by this point. Can she leave me the duck alone? Who would win? Every creature in Australia. Every Florida man. They would breed. I hate how this is a viable option. This way are. Hide and seek tournament. The top 3 finishers. Just found out people in porn don't love each other. Someday you'll find a hoe not scared by your mild autism. Movie leaks. Tony Stark dies in Endgame. Why did you say that, bastard? Pipe leaks. Blow. Yeah, blow. I hate how China controls all of our politicians. They make them go touch the Great Wall of China and swear allegiance to the CCP. Jesters in fiction. Please stop making fun of me. I only wish to be freed from this living nightmare. Jesters in reality. I'm fed, clothed, well paid. I can insult the king without consequences and I'm in some cases among his most important advisors. Me. Install ad blocker extension. Hot single milfs in my area. Bro, somebody been sucking the filling out of the donuts in the break room. Duckin' hate working here. Me and my bro saying, but who are we to judge after the most disrespectful gossip session? Gooning is losing. You're better than your father. When you turn the movie way up to hear the voices, but suddenly there's an action scene. Bulgarian mother duckers be like, at least we are in the EU. Aggressive birds in the area. American men. British men. My HR lady stole my heart and my marriage CEO sans office affair icicade into a lawsuit. Touching grass is not enough, I need boobs. Yeah, I may be racist, but you were mean and that's worse. Voiced by Ryan Gosling. Me after I put pre-workout in my energy drink. When I finally sleep after 3 hours of yawning, but wake up after 2 hours. 3D version, 2D version, 3D, 2D, a duckin' masterpiece. Training your grip strength. Yep, it's good to have a firm grip. Watch this. Wow, you really obliterated that grape. Give it a go, Hank. Well, that was weird. I guess I still have long way to go. Haha. You'll get it one day, buddy. Is he getting too powerful or what? What I look like in selfies. What I look like in the mirror. What I look like in my car's sun visor's mirror for some reason. Guys, I have 3 baby mamas, 2 felonies, around 1500 days incarcerated, a jet, I drive an uninsured 1996 Honda with no seat belts, and I don't have a job. Girls. Girlfriend calls you babe. Old black woman call you honey. Aussie calls you mate. Englishman calls you bruv. Blue hair barista calls you toxic. Osorno volcano Chile. Mount Fuji, Japan. Every day in 2019. It's the best day ever. Every day in 2025. It's the worst day ever. Skin is a noun. Skin is a verb. The future that white supremacists want. The future that white supremacists want. Russians be like, hello, my name is Sergey. There's a kid who has only trained one trap for most of a year and it's one of the most autistic things I've ever seen. I think he actually has something wrong with him that makes him like this. Yeah, he has autism. Deli hiring. DUI hiring. Dentists trying to decide which Ice Age movie to play non-stop in their waiting room. People call flipping burgers unskilled labor, but then give you this at a barbecue. Don't forget to train your heart to failure too. Never skip heart day. Baby with Dabooth. Will you accept? I went around on RuneScape back in 2006 in full black armor typing. In red. I thought it made me mysterious. Last night your mother. Me, I'm going to steal your heart. Oh my god, that's so romantic. Me, an organ trafficker. When you finish cereal before milk. Me hiding from big booty women that like booth and narcotics. Dieting to lose weight. Dieting because you can't afford to eat. The shit my blanket pulls at 3 AM. Do you have any qualifications to work on this construction? Tower of Babel. Every Spider-Man fan knows how painful this image is. Comment on don't like short men. Little Dark Age edit. I hate men under 6'0". Men. I hate fat women feminists. Edit after 2 years. My past self was LWK Connie ASL. Did you go to a concert? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. Bad conversation starter. Hey. Good conversation starter. Hey. Why don't guys do their hair like this anymore? Bullying. He was a hero. I just couldn't see it. When your nightmare turns to a lucid dream. My turn. Humans are pretty much all sick in their own ways, you know. Point of view. You're a doctor and the patient's family is cheering his sudden recovery. The girl at the methadone clinic, when I tell her I like her tweety bad pajama pants. Girlfriend. Crying. My dog died. Me, who was only dating her because of her dog, so I have more bad news. My crush told me in the future she wants her kids to marry mine because I have a good heart. What zone am I even in now? Please mom, don't tell Spider-Man I haven't finished my meal. The vet said my cat has been licking his penis more than usual. His own penis, not the vet's. You have pretty eyes. Thanks, your kids can have them too. First hour at the nude beach. 50 wanks in. Him, nothing can fix my mood. Her. Coldplay concert outfits summer 2025. Evil browsers. Evil Opera GX. Crime. Dark Safari. Edge. Water Wolf. Exercise. I thought you said drink and drive. How I look at the flight attendant during snack time so they know I'm awake and would like a cookie. The cucumber smells like ass again. The ops going to work today. Different breeds of cats have different melting points. Quickly, hand me my blow dryer. 50-50 in the restaurant. 50-50 in the divorce. Portuguese 1500s. What a beautiful island. Now it is mine. Portuguese 2020. Portuguese. Brazil. Waking up at 4 AM is not the answer to everything. That one YouTuber. Yes, you all are wrong. Don't pee on the floor. This house is a prison. Astronomer CEO. Kiss cam operator. We can pretend we strangers, but we both know you miss saying hello to this kitty. Girls with a time machine. You are my favorite dinosaur. Indifferent grunting. Boys with a time machine. You are my favorite extinct mammal. Thank you. What is this thingy? It's so rum. Stepmom is introduced in anime. She 6.9 seconds later. Time is a flat circle. How mother duckers feel after exposing their enemies' Discord messages. Height difference couple is so lovely. How mother duckers feel after saying a quarter till 8 instead of 7:75. I'll save the white race. He's Mexican. Other drivers. Wow, that guy is driving like an asshole. Why is he in such a rush? Me when I get home. Is it really worth it? My face before I got all my fillers. Look at my glow up. Posts that start with am I the only one that? Put your hands in the air. I need backup, this guy's huge. You get rejected by your crush. She gets rejected by her crush later. Duck you. Okay, when? You the hitman? Yeah. Alright, good, here's the photo of the target I need dead. I see. This'll be a piece of cake. Cow. Moo. Just found out that Gangnam Style is K-pop. Choose your class. Fighter. Wizard. Paladin. Rogue. Barbarian. Bard. Do you want to see the top 10 of how you almost died? Remember that one guy you almost went home with? Oh my god. Was he a serial killer? A cannibal? No. His bathroom floor was very slippery. You may be thinking, gee, somebody help. That guy's drowning. Fear not. He uses his gills to breathe underwater. 10/10ths girl. She smokes. Just eat my homework, brah. "50 rules that Germans had to follow because of Hitler." The worst one is number 34. Search rule 34 Hitler to learn more. Man, I wish there was a way to smell like shit, feel like shit, cover my entire house in tar, waste thousands of dollars, hurt everyone around me, and slowly kill myself. Cigarettes. He doesn't watch cartoons, it's anime. The N-word 7,000 times. Female stand up. They used to be called jumper lines until your mom bounced on one. Malassaga. Two animals having Shreks. National Geographic. Me after bro swore he will never gamble again. He bet with me he will never gamble again. Jack Black and his son. Why does it look like his son is taking him to school? Heard that baking soda will clean the oven. Hope this works. Me comes out of my room. My parents. Extinct animal last seen in 1941 makes surprise appearance. The same songs over and over. Me. I need to spit. I have dry mouth. Multimillion-dollar realty corporations. National real estate market. People who want to buy a house to actually live in it. When your Uber driver is being trailed by the cops and mumbles, "I ain't going back to prison." Wow, is this your room? It's so cool. Yay, just make sure to close the bathroom window after midnight. It's already 12:14, why shouldn't I? You ever get so worked up over basically nothing? You are at the doctor's trying to get sick leave, but you are just pretending to be sick. You may be thinking, gee, somebody help. That guy's drowning. Fear not, he uses his gills to breathe underwater. The hacker who doesn't understand why he can't see my password. Me who set my password as 8 asterisks. If the nukes fly, can it be in the morning? I don't wanna work all day, then just come home to nukes. Let's split up, gang. Scooby, girls, you check the basement and I'll help Shaggy upstairs. For each cigarette you smoke, God adds an hour to your life. Why listen to their footsteps when you can smell their fear? Disney making Marvel movies. Disney making Star Wars movies. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine. 2 planes will hit the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001. I know. So you are 37 years old. You don't have a thing for hags. Those women are your peers. Now there is no hose here. It's Waffle House, you're going to die. What would you choose? IDF bimbo girlfriend, Iranian goth girlfriend? New weebs. Softly don't. Veteran weebs. Never thought I'd own a $100 bill I'd never spend. Check out that serial number. Had to grade it. Sure, they were extreme, but they kinda had a valid reason for their aggression. Good day, gentlemen. I'm a gamer. My favorite games are Doom, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy, The Legend of Zelda, Dark Souls and Minecraft. I don't play Fortnite, of course. Also, I love Genshin Impact. After firefighters saved piglets from a barn fire, 6 months later the farmer sent them sausages made from the piglets as a thank you gift. Facial recognition platform misidentified dozens of politicians as criminals. I think the system works. Your generation. My generation. 1000 times called a racist, 0 times called a liar. I guess I'm speaking facts. I forger. They got me sipping on Dr. Doctor. When my roommate starts blowing kisses to his girlfriend on a video call, just trying to sleep in peace like. McChicken straight up dunking over a triceratops like a mother ducker. And on, I'm so happy we are finally getting married. You know, when we first met I wasn't really attracted to you, but the way you were just so continuously unnecessarily hostile towards me online, just for being a woman on the internet, really won me over. Average rich guy. Hot girlfriend who likes him for his personality. Kids these days just want to stare at their phones and play video games. It wasn't like that when we were growing up. The games when we were growing up. Grandma is dead. So let's eat all of her pills. My argument backed by 5,000 studies. My inability to properly spell imbecile duck it bicycle. R.I.P. Jane, you would have loved Narcan. 2022 meter. Humorous girl. 2025 meter. Japanese salary woman. Female dolphins secrete a substance that gives males multiple orgasms, and it works in humans. But it can also kill you. I see this as an absolute win. German kids after their moms told them a bedtime story involving brutal deaths, dismemberment, and lots of blood. Are you two friends? Harry Potter fans? No. J.K. Rowling? Yes. Point of view: the last thing the family of four sees after deciding to go on a scenic canyon drive. In the future, saying the N-word will become the only way to prove you're not an AI. What unspeakable horror made this sign necessary? Yes. No. Sorry, Ubisoft, but Valve did it first. Our exterminator left his notebook at our house today, and, literally, this was all he wrote down. Just be happy, man. Broke, overworked, and can't escape a toxic work environment. There is no plan B. There is also no plan A. I have no idea what I'm doing. Me. Okay, I'm done spending money. Friend, wanna go eat? Me. Me and my homie leaving the bar after a chill night. First name, Alan. Must be a number. Current relationship status, good night pillow. The girl you like, her ex, her father, you. Former gifted child remembering shapes and colors class. I liked it. I was good at it. Sometimes I just want to grab somebody and 8 unskippable ads. YouTube. Me right after having fun. Lost unicorn. If found, please stop doing drugs. Oil ad. Where's your dick and wanking license? Hitman. Kills the target. The client's credit card gets declined. The hitman. Pushes her ass against me while spooning. Me. No god no. I just want to sleep. Her. Rise. My glorious creation. Rise. Imagine carrying a baby for 9 whole months just to name it Josh lol. When I'm in a getting pregnant competition and my opponent is a female. Why did I tell him that? I make fun of myself as a joke. People start to agree with me. Boys after watching 2 episodes of Peaky Blinders. When the safe word is orange, the fruit, but she keeps saying orange, the color. Mother, I have joined the internet. Sorry if I was trauma dumping, bro. Shared joy is a double joy. Shared sorrow is half a sorrow. Man who thought he'd lost all hope loses last additional bit of hope he didn't even know he still had. Your car keys have traveled further than your car. Winning a game but playing alone. Losing a game but playing with friends. When the diet hasn't even been 24 hours and someone offers pizza. You son of a bitch. I'm in. Women, we are simple and easy to understand. Also women, I've had a crush on you since we met. Couldn't you tell the way I was ignoring you? When your photo bombing skills are so good that it breaks space-time continuum. I'm perfect the way I am. I will never be perfect. When your cat looks at you for food after it ate enough to feed 3 villages just 2 hours ago. I have a bloody nose. Mate, we all have noses in it. Everybody has a nation friend that looks like this. GTA players, after killing millions of people and blowing up half a city because an NPC called them an idiot, almost lost my cool there. Games with realistic graphics are the only ones that are fun to play. Okay. Human tries to eat chili. Chili deploys its natural defense mechanism. Human jokes on you. I'm into that shit. Windows Media Player. 10-year-old me. Mom, why do you smell like weed? Me. What are you, a cop? Me having a deep spiritual trip. What my friends see. Cashier wanted must be 18 years old with 20 years experience. Cashier. How the duck do Japanese and Chinese people tell the difference between each other. Unironically. There are almost 200,000 bodies in the ocean, so whenever you go to the beach, you are clearly swimming in a cemetery. Skeletor will return with more disturbing facts. Sorry I can't stay longer, I have a lot to do around the house. Me at home. If Eminem's mom wanted to, she could probably make a good amount of money selling her own spaghetti sauce. When you're relaxing on the couch, but your boxers are too short. When your civilization is so awesome that the History Channel doesn't attribute your success to aliens. Crypto investors in 2021. Utility coins. Duck banks and government. Decentralized P2P currency. Anti-establishment. Crypto investors in 2025. Meme coins. Banks and government please buy. ETF please. Regulation good. When someone is crying and you don't know what to do, you want meme. When she's snooping through your phone, but all she can find is anime with OPMC but acts weak. Me when I read someone call a 25-hour RPG pretty short. My parents at age 29. Let's have a baby. Yes, me at age 29. Our warmer. Me after finding out crying uses 17 muscles. Fitness is my passion. British government when a petition to repeal an ID verification law reaches more than 350,000 signatures. Duly noted and ignored.